Nazis...
100 to 1 ratio.
No,
100
of course,
to 1.
There are
combatant to non-combatant ratio.
There are far civilians
100 to 1 ratio. 100 to 1 ratio.
Yes.
100 to 1 ratio.
Yes.
No, not 100 to 1 ratio. It's an unacceptable ratio. If you have a 100 to 1 ratio, and that's what it is, 100 to 1 ratio. And do you know how I got this figure? I got this figure from the IDF themselves because they have reported to them.
Let me ask you this.
What you don't do, I can tell you for a fact, is try and kill 30,000 of them with a 100 to 1 ratio. Because if you do that, then you're committing genocide. What I'm against is a 100 to 1 ratio. What I'm saying is the 100 to 1 ratio comes from the following figures. We know that 10,000 civilians have died. Of them, according to the IDF, as reported by The Guardian, dozens, they say, about 60 Hamas died, which we're being liberal by saying 100 to 1 figures. For every one Hamas, you have to kill 100 civilians. That's effectively what we're saying. If the trajectory continues as it is, then you have to kill 3 million Palestinian civilians in order to kill 30,000 Hamas fighters. If you want to extinguish them, eviscerate them, annihilate them, destroy them, you have to do that. My answer to you is a proportionate response is one in which the ratios are not 100 to 1.
That's your invention.
Excuse me, please.
Where does that come from? What's your source?
Okay,
tell me the source. Tell me the source.
IDF.
The IDF. Yeah, sure. Tell me when did they say it?
They said,
I know all the IDF spokespersons.
No, you don't.
I know Jonathan Conricus. Daniel Hagari said what? When?
Okay, so let me explain.
No.
Excuse me.
When did he say we're killing Palestinians 100 to 1?
10 days ago, and it's mentioned on a website. I'll tell you
the truth is, they don't...
He never said this is pure fabrication.
Let me finish. You asked me a source.
Which website?
You asked me a source.
Which website?
Let me ask you a source.
Al Jazeera?
No.
Is it Al Jazeera?
You've asked me a question, right?
Okay.
Are you scared to hear the response?
Go ahead.
Okay, the response is as follows. The Guardian has reported that the IDF have said that in terms of the numbers of Hamas that have been killed, I'm answering his question.
I know.
The Hamas that have been killed, they say, quote unquote, dozens. Now listen.
Hamas or civilians? You said civilians.
No,
wait a minute.
You said civilians.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you where I got the 100 to 1 ratio.
Mohammed.
100 to 1 ratio comes from
the numbers have
invented it.
10,000 civilians.
The numbers
60. It's actually more than 100 to 1.
As soon as you call him out on anything, he has no sources.
It's about this ratio. It's about the ratio. It's about the ratio.
What is the ratio?
What's the ratio?
100 to 1 is unacceptable.
Actually, morally,
100 to 1 is unacceptable.
300 to 1? What are you talking about?
100 to 1.
And now he says that.
Now he said 100 to 1 versus 3 to 1. 100 to 1 ratio.
The Hamas. This is invention. It's a fabrication.
100 to 1 ratio being killed in Gaza.